Hey, you're watching Learn How to Draw Hub, and today we're going to be learning how to draw Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm really excited, I hope you guys are, but first, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. Okay, a few supplies that we will need as always will be a blank piece of paper. You're going to need almost like a very light shaded green colored pencil that we will use for his eyes. We're going to need a blue marker, kind of like a dark red marker. We decided to use a bright purple marker, but you can use a darker purple if you'd like, a orange marker, and lastly you're going to need a yellow marker. Now as always, we also will need a black Sharpie or a pencil if you don't have a black Sharpie. Alright, let's go try to draw Mr. Krabs and see what we can come up with.
For the first step in making Mr. Krabs, we're going to make two curved lines in the middle of the page. These will be the beginning of his eyes. So on top of his eyes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make his eyelashes. In between Mr. Krabs' eyes, we're going to connect them with a hill-like line. Now we're going to move a little bit lower where we're going to start to make his cheeks. They both look like C's, although the right side looks like a backward C. Below those C's we just made, we're going to make one line underneath both of them, and then we're going to connect them with a line. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Above that line, we're making Mr. Krabs' top half of his shirt. Now we're going to make more C-like shapes that are going to connect to those lines. Now we're making Mr. Krabs' lower half. And if we ever go too fast, feel free to pause the video. Now we're moving up to Mr. Krabs' top half, where we're going to start to make his arms. We decided to position Mr. Krabs' arms and claws facing down. If you want to do a different way, you can. You could definitely position them facing up, or even waving, or even on his hips. And if you want to make his claws bigger, you can do that as well. For Mr. Krabs' nose, we're just going to make a basic triangle. Right now we're making Mr. Krabs' mouth. If you just want to give him a simple smile or even a frown, you can do that. It might be a little less complicated. Now we're making his belt. So you're going to start off by making a square in the middle, and then you're going to make another square on the outside. And on each side you're going to make one more square. We're going to end up coloring those in black later on. For Mr. Krabs' pupils, you're going to make them completely black, but you're going to leave one little white line at the top. This is how to draw Mr. Krabs. Thank you for watching Learn How to Draw Hub. Now get out your coloring stuff. Also, if you want to use a different shade of purple, maybe a darker shade, you can.